some kind of police incident and not necessarily a crash. I think they pulled somebody over. I'm thinking more than a ticket being written there. We'll see how that unfolds. Let's go now to the AM 730 Eye in the Sky and check in with Amber Belzer.
Thanks so much. We're just cruising past the Alex Fraser Bridge. It's busy right from the 72nd merge up to the bridge deck, but not seeing any major lineups forming just yet, either on the 91 or on the approach for 72nd. And Nordell looks great getting onto the bridge deck directly, moving well across the north end onto Addison's Island and then onto the east-west connector. It's in great shape. Canadian Tire's Big Red Sales event is on April 26th, up to 70% off this season's lowest prices. Visit CanadianTire.ca or the Flyer for details. In the AM 730 Eye in the Sky, I'm Amber Belzer.
Thanks, Amber. We'll talk again in a bit. My turn next. I have a bridge and tunnel report in 15 seconds. Whitecaps FC are back home as they look to extend their six-match unbeaten streak. Cheer on the Caps as they take on Colorado Rapids this Saturday, 7:30 at BC Place. Get your tickets at whitecapsfc.com/tickets. I recognize that voice. All right, bridge and tunnel report now, and starting with the Mission Bridge. Light traffic north-south, so far so good. Pretty nice at the Golden Ears as well. Pitt River Bridge getting a little busier westbound at Loki, just slow at the light there at Old Dewdney, and then some pockets of westbound congestion along the Maryhill bypass. The big hot spot right now is a police incident on Highway 1 westbound just before the Peardenville overpass. Has traffic squeezing by in one lane. It was blocked for a bit, now one lane squeezing by. Traffic is backed up east of Clearbrook, halfway to McCallum already, so very busy on Highway 1 West coming out of Abbotsford. If you can get onto Highway 1 to go west via the Mount Lehman Fraser Highway access points, then you will be west of the problem and you will be in a much, much better shape. It slows a little bit on Highway 1 West, passing 264th. That's about it. Then you hit some more slow traffic westbound in the through lanes, crossing the Port Mann and busy up through Coquitlam and getting busier at the merge points through Burnaby, Gallardy, Kensington being those key culprits. Patello Bridge, King George, slow from the Scott Road merge. Scott Road not bad, a little busier than normal due to that traffic pattern change on Highway 17 west at Old Yale, so underneath the Patello a little slow. Queensboro, Stewardson 6, 20th Marine Way, not bad. 91A looking good. 91 north to the Alex Fraser, slow from 72nd up past Nordell, so not a bad start there. The east-west connector, that's also fine for the 91 through Richmond. As far as the 99 goes, Massey Tunnel looking pretty good. Northbound clear up from South Surrey all the way. Southbound 99 just a tap on the brakes by Steveston. Knight Oak and Arthur Lang still quiet there for now. Ironworkers wide open. Lionsgate Bridge 2 lane south, 1 lane north, good to go. Burrard, Granville, Cambie, Viaducts all get a thumbs up. Any updates to pound 730. Tweets to @AM 730 traffic. Back in about 15 seconds. Meteorologist Mark Madriga joins us with the forecast again.
How do you say hello to your customers when they're everywhere? Think Coors Creative Services. We can help reach your entire audience, internal and external, like no one else, no matter where they are. Find out how. CoorsCreative.ca.
Good morning, I'm Mark Madriga in the Global Sky Tracker Weather Center. Quite a bit of cloud around this morning. Could be a light sprinkle or two here and there. That's about it. Otherwise, sun and cloud this afternoon. High temperatures 13-14 degrees, top reading. Clear this evening. More cloud overnight and tomorrow morning again. A possible shower tomorrow morning, brushing us. And then sun and cloud again tomorrow afternoon. A little warmer, 14 to 19 degrees tomorrow. Sunny and warm Thursday. Highs 17 to 21. Even warmer Friday, Saturday in the sun, highs low to mid-20s.
Top traffic headlines now, and getting word of a new one, a crash in Abbotsford on Gladwin Road. It's the 4400 block. Just having a look here where this is. Okay, not a super busy area, so this will be Gladwin northbound between Downs and Township line, so new crash. Again, it sounds like a car hit a pole. This Gladwin northbound between Downs and Township line, I would definitely steer clear of the area for now. Then there's this police incident, Highway 1 westbound between Clearbrook and the Peardenville overpass. It was completely blocked westbound. Then they let some traffic through, and now they've temporarily blocked it again. So it was a arrest. It's a more complicated thing. They're saying here, I'll just read what Abbotsford PD is saying. A few minutes ago, Abbey PD officers located a stolen vehicle along Highway 1 at Peardenville Road westbound. During the vehicle stop and arrest, the highway was temporarily shut down. We're working to reopen the highway in the next few minutes. I think they may have even reopened a lane. It was closed and they had a lane open. Now hearing it might be closed again, but yeah, touch and go. Hopefully a full reopening. It sounds like they've got this thing sorted, but it's just the mega delay. Highway 1 west from McCallum through to Peardenville is a gridlock right now. Again, if it's not moving right now, it will start to move soon. It sounds like they're going to reopen the road very soon if they haven't already done so. So that's the latest on that one. We'll get into more, including the ferry report, couple sailing waits to pass your way, all that and more in about 90 seconds.
Spring is here, and that means the Ridge Meadows Home Show is back. One of Western Canada's largest home and outdoor living events.
Find endless ideas and products for you, your home, and your backyard. Come and enjoy a food truck festival, amusement rides, and a free family fest with tons of kids events. Proudly sponsored by Haney Builders Supplies.
The Ridge Meadows Home Show, May 5th through 7th at Planet Ice, Maple Ridge. Admission is $5 for singles, $8 for families, and parking is free. Visit RidgeMeadowsHomeshow.com.
Lowe's knows a backyard is only as great as the people we share it with. From barbecuing for family to kicking back with friends, a summer of entertaining starts outside. And with Lowe's outdoor living event, you'll find everything to get the outdoors ready. Until Wednesday, save $150 on a Style Selections 10x10 hardtop gazebo. Don't miss out. Lowe's outdoor living event is on now, in-store and online. You got this, and we got you. Exclusions and conditions apply. Details in store and at lowes.ca.
Daily life runs through it. Serendipitous entertaining is inspired by it. Your kitchen deserves the bold look of Kohler from the ensuite bath and kitchen showroom. Perhaps a classic Kohler enameled cast iron sink with a touchless faucet to make everyday tasks easier. The ensuite consultants can help you create a Kohler kitchen worthy of its status in your home. The ensuite bath and kitchen showroom, the jewelry store for your bath and kitchen, with 7 locations in the Lower Mainland. Visit ensuitebc.com to find yours.
Traffic updates on the ones when you can get them right now. This is AM 730, Vancouver's traffic and information station.
Hey there, 6:29 and 6 degrees. Hope you're having a nice Tuesday morning. Mark Staling here. Jeff with the day off. I've got a bridge and tunnel report to come, ferry and border report as well. Lots of things out in Abbotsford. Let's go first to the AM 730 eye in the sky, looking down to Amber Belzer.
Yeah, I've been following Highway 1 for a little bit. It's busy on the approach to the Port Mount Bridge deck, slow before 152. A lot of people taking those low heat exit lanes across the bridge deck. The regular lanes are slowing down around mid-span. You're slow because that first merge with the Mariel on-ramp, slow to the low heat on-ramp as well. Then it opens up a little bit. Your next slowdown is right at the Gallardi merge. Then busy and slow and steady all the way through past Fraud as you make your way towards Vancouver. BCAA member, lucky you. BCAA member save 3 cents per liter on fuel at Shell. Conditions apply. Visit shell.ca/BCAA. In the AM 730 eye in the sky, I'm Amber Belzer.
The big one right now is a police incident on Highway 1 westbound between Clearbrook and the Peardenville overpass, which has the left lane blocked. They had it completely shut down for a bit. That's why the lineup is so bad. It is gridlock on Highway 1 west from McCallum through to the Peardenville overpass. So I guess if you got off at McCallum and got back on at Mount Lehman, how much time would that save? Boy, hard to say. But if you do stay on the highway, it is oh so slow. Again, it was blocked for a bit. Now one lane getting through. The left lane is blocked now. Highway 1 westbound just before the Peardenville overpass. So again, traffic is gridlocked from McCallum. So heads up there. And if you're wondering, well, a police incident, what the heck's going on? Well, I can tell you, Abbotsford police located a stolen vehicle along Highway 1 westbound at Peardenville, and there's a stop and an arrest, and they had to shut down the highway to facilitate that, but hopefully clearing that soon. I'm assuming they're going to be bringing in a tow, I guess, to maybe remove that vehicle. So this might linger for a bit. Down to one lane on Highway 1 west. approaching the Peardenville overpass, so gridlock from McCallum. And also got word up on Gladwin, a car hit a pole. This on Gladwin northbound between Downs and Township line. A good one to steer clear of there. If you have any more updates, you can give us a call at pound 730. I have more updates in a sec. I got the Ferry report next in 14 seconds.
Hey Canada, Smile Cookie is back a little earlier this year. From May 1st to 7th, pick up a Smile Cookie from your local Tims, and 100% of proceeds help support local charities and community groups at participating restaurants in Canada.
AM 730. Now the current conditions of BC ferries.
So as far as the ferries are concerned, it is fairly busy, at least for the Tsawwassen Swartz Bay run, sold out. 2 sailing weight, actually. Wow, the 7 and the 9 full. The 11 o'clock, 3/4 full. Swartz Bay to Tsawwassen, that's a 1 sailing weight. 9 o'clock next, 90% full. Tsawwassen to Duke Point, 7:45, about 2/3 full. Duke Point to Tsawwassen, 7:45, about half capacity. Tsawwassen to the Southern Gulf Islands, 9:55 is 80% full. Horseshoe Bay to Departure Bay, 8:25, about 1/3 full. Departure Bay to Horseshoe Bay, 8:25, about 40%. Horseshoe Bay to Langdale at 7:30, 3/4 full, while Langdale to Horseshoe Bay, the 8:40 is about half capacity. Horseshoe Bay to Bowen Island, 6:50, sold out. Up after that, the 8 o'clock has plenty of room. Still, border reports next.
Mom! What's going on? Ants! Get them off!
Ants or other pests taking over your space? Contact Westside Pest Control for fast, safe, and effective removal. Now serving communities from Horseshoe Bay to Chilliwack. Now, the AM 730 BCAA Travel Insurance Water Report.
Yeah, as far as the borders go, it's still fairly early that traffic is moving fairly well. Looks like maybe 10:15 south at Peace Arch, 5:10 north. Pack Highway similar in both directions. Aldergrove doesn't open until 8. Minimal wait at Sumas both ways. And Point Roberts looking like a short wait as well. Just got a brand new call just as I was chatting there. Let's go to the phones and get the latest from the listeners.
Hi there. I just give an update on that Peardenville incident on Highway 1. They've actually put cones in, so they're allowing both lanes to come through. So just so you know, they have actually opened it up, so 2 lanes are back open again. All right.
Thank you very much for the update. So they've, I guess it's on the side. So 2 lanes getting through now. That is awesome. It's obviously still very, very busy, but an improvement, certainly. I can see it. Yes, traffic is not good, but is it better now than it was 10 minutes ago? Yes, it's starting to flow better. 2 lanes getting through now on Highway 1 westbound just before the Peardenville overpass. I guess this, there's some shoulder space there, so it's all on the side now, but it is very busy. More on all the major routes, the Bridge and Tunnel Report again in 40 seconds.
The AM 730 Border Report. Driven by BCAA. Enjoy your trip with BCAA Travel Insurance. BC's top choice and most trusted insurance brand. Buy now at bcaa.com.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. In just a few minutes, we'll be beginning our descent into Havana. Meanwhile, your baggage has just set down in Dallas. And if you're trying to make your connecting flight to Aruba, that plane has left. So you'll have plenty of time to grab some sun. Stroke. Local time is 5:42.
Enjoy your trip no matter what happens with BCAA, BC's top choice for travel insurance.
Major routes now, the AM 730 Bridge and Tunnel Report starting at the Mission Bridge. Light traffic there so far. Goldenear is also good to go both ways. Pitt River Bridge, westbound low heat, a minor delay at those lights at Old Dewdney. That's about it. Then opens up in the Maryhill bypass. Pretty busy in pockets at the lights westbound at Broadway, and then really slow westbound approaching Shaughnessy. Still a police incident, but the good news is all lanes are open. It's on the side now. Highway 1 west between Clearbrook and Peardenville. 2 lanes are getting by on Highway 1 west. Still very busy, but is still very... What's the back of the line here? Yeah, the lineup starts pretty much at the McCallum overpass. So, yeah, there you go. Over to the... Well, continuing west on the highway, it's actually pretty good through Langley all the way up through Surrey. Once you get towards the Port Mann, or about mid-span of the Port Mann westbound, the through lanes are busy through Coquitlam and busy past Brunette, Gallardy, Kensington, usual stuff there. Patello Bridge, King George backed up to Bridgeview, Scott Road to 110th, light traffic out of New West. Still pretty good at the Queensboro, and now getting busy now at the Alex Fraser northbound 91, slow from 64th up to Nordell, east-west connector. That's fine. Light traffic at the Massey Tunnel. Night Oak and Arthur Lang bridges are great. The Ironworkers is at top speed. Lionsgate looking good with 2 lanes south, 1 lane north. Burrard, Granville, Cambie, Viaducts all get a thumbs up.
Local news, I'm John Strait. The Vancouver Park Board has given the green light to a new program for alcohol in city parks. You can now legally drink year-round in 32 parks starting June 1st. Alcohol will be allowed in 18 other parks as well, but only during the months of July and August. The board also approved a pilot program that will permit drinking on 7 city beaches, including Kitts Beach, Spanish Banks, and Second Beach in Stanley Park. That pilot will begin June 1st and end September 4th. The new program does come with some restrictions. You're not allowed to bring glass bottles, and drinking isn't allowed between 9 p.m. and 11 a.m. Cautious optimism from emergency officials in Vancouver. They say the situation along Hastings Street on the downtown east side is slowly improving, but some serious concerns remain.
Vancouver police say roughly 80 structures have been removed since the city began dismantling the encampment on April 5th, and crime is down. Police say there's just been 1 robbery and 1 assault since the removal of the tents began, roughly half the number of outdoor fires, and a 10-point drop in street-level assaults. But with 18 weapons seized from the embattled neighborhood in just the last week alone, VPD say more work needs to be done. And although VPD says 0 sexual assaults have been reported since the teardown of tents began, Battered Women's Shelter Service says those numbers aren't accurate. This is an oversimplification of what is involved for women to report sexual assault in the encampment specifically and the downtown east side generally. Vancouver Fire says as many as 30 tents and other structures keep popping back up overnight, and it continues to seize about 10 propane tanks per day. Kamal Karamali, Global News.
From the Global Newsroom, I'm John Strait.
Mark here in the traffic center. Top traffic headlines include the police incident still ongoing. Highway 1 westbound between Clearbrook and Peardenville. It's off to the side now. Both lanes are getting through, but it's very busy westbound from McCallum through to Peardenville. Also a crash up on Gladwin. More on that. All the hot spots again on the other side.
Drainmaster is your trenchless expert, specializing in water line, sewer line, and drain tile repairs without digging a trench. 604-739-2000.
As your home ages, it requires tender loving care. From a pesky leaky faucet to large exterior drainage repairs, Highmark Plumbing is your one call for all home upgrades and repairs. When you call Highmark Plumbing, not only are you getting a trusted name in the Lower Mainland, you're also getting a company that can help with all your home service needs. Schedule today and mention promo code Green Eggs and Ham to save 10% off your service. HighmarkPlumbing.com, your home of 5-star service.
I'm Dr. Ed Wong from Apple Dental Implant Center. Are you having trouble finding the best solution for missing teeth or loose dentures? Apple Dental Implant Center can make your transformation easy with over a dozen locations across the Lower Mainland. Patient satisfaction is our top priority, with dental implants starting at just $999 and conscious sedation services available. It's never been easier. Learn more about how we can improve your smile at appleimplantcenter.com.
Insulin, IMAX, the pager, even peanut butter. What do they all have in common? They were all invented by Canadians. Canada's history is filled with innovators that changed the world around us. Join me, Craig Barrett, on my podcast, Canadian History X, for the stories of villains, heroes, daredevils, and bootleggers as we explore Canada's history. Search for and follow Canadian History X, that's EHX, wherever you find your favorite podcasts.
No other station has traffic news on demand, on air, streaming online, and on Twitter. AM 730 has you covered.
welcome back. 6:41 and 6 degrees on this Tuesday morning. Mark Staling here, another Bridge and Tunnel report coming up with me in a bit. Got the forecast with meteorologist Mark Madriga. Finally, some great weather in store. This weekend is going to be amazing, at least Friday, Saturday for sure. 20 plus degrees in the sun, so that is great. More on that to come. Let's get into the hot spots and improvement. Certainly, it's still very busy on Highway 1 westbound between McCallum Road and the Peardenville overpass, but both lanes are open. There's still this police incident. I guess they're waiting for a tow maybe on the shoulder to remove this vehicle. Abbotsford PD was very forthright about this incident. They said that there was a stolen vehicle and there was an arrest and all of that, and they had to shut the highway down for a bit westbound. It's open again now, and the incident is still there, but all lanes are open. It's just busy on the Highway West between McCallum and Peardenville. Got word of a crash, never good with a car versus a pole. This on Gladwin northbound, north to Township line. I believe northbound lane blocked. If you have more, though, you can let us know on that. Elsewhere, all the other delays are major route, bridge, and tunnel rush hour delays, and I'll get into that next in 10 seconds.
AM 730 traffic.
Driven by Apple Dental Implant Center. Implant and crown from $2,299 over a dozen locations. Learn more at appleimplantcenter.com.
Major routes now, the AM 730 bridge and tunnel report, and starting with, just got a voicemail actually. Let's quickly go to the phones, a quick message, maybe something new. Let's go to the lines.
I just wanted to give everybody a heads up that they got radar going on Highway 1 right around that North Ridge area like normal. They are definitely there. I saw at least 2 of them. So just thought I'd put the radar going on Highway 1 right around that North Ridge area like.
That sounded to me like right around that North Road area. Let's just, one more time. I think that's what she said. I think that was North Road.
I just wanted to give everybody a heads up that they got radar going on Highway 1 right around that North Ridge area like normal. They are definitely there. I saw at least 2 of them.
Okay, I'll assume that's what it was. Sounds like Highway 1 near North Road. They can nail you for HOV infraction, certainly speeding or what have you, so heads up there. So that is that, but let's go to the Mission Bridge first. Mission Bridge clear, Golden Ears great. Pitt River Bridge busy west on low-heat at Old Dewdney, then opens up, then pockets of heavy volume west on the Mary Hill at all of the lights, especially busy approaching Shaughnessy. Then there's the police incident. Again, both lanes are open, but busy on Highway 1 West between Clearbrook and the Peardenville overpass. 2 lanes are getting by, but it is still there on the side, busy from McCallum. Then opens up and looks pretty good through Langley, through Surrey, gets busy westbound about midspan of the Portman and the through lanes, and then stays slow through Coquitlam and in through the Burnaby stretch. And based on what I think that caller said in the voicemail, sounded like police were doing some enforcement around North Road, probably looking for HOV cheaters, as you're not going to be speeding through there because traffic's pretty slow for the rush. Patello Bridge, King George, heavy from Bridgeview, Scott Road from 110, light traffic out of New West down McBride, busy west on Highway 17 underneath the Patello though, approaching the light there at Old Yale due to that traffic pattern change. Queensboro, Stewardson and 6th decent, 6th a little slow before 20th fine, and Marine Way looks good. Highway 91A all clear. 91 northbound approaching the Alex Fraser, that's slow from 64th up past 72nd to about Nordell before it opens up. Then nice shape across the bridge. East-west connector looking good. Great shape so far, pardon me, for the George Massey Tunnel. 3 lanes north looking good, 1 lane south, so a minor delay by Steveston. Knight, Oak and Arthur Lang bridges, take your pick. Top speed so far. Have the ironworkers both ways. Lionsgate looking good as well, while Burrard, Granville, Canby, viaducts all in fine form. Back in 15 seconds, Mark Madriga joins us. He has the Global Sky Tracker weather forecast. Before we get into that, though, let's go to the AM 730 Eye in the Sky update again there with Amber.
I can confirm what that caller said. There's someone pulled over east on Highway 1 before Burnett on the right shoulder getting a ticket. And I noticed another police vehicle in that bus lane on-ramp that comes from Government Street onto east on Highway 1. So definitely be on your best behavior through this stretch in between Coquitlam and Burnaby. West on Highway 1, still slow west Cape Horn and slow the whole way into the Burnaby Lake stretch. Canadian Tire's Big Red Sales Event is on until April 26th. Up to 70% off this season's lowest prices. Visit CanadianTire.ca or the flyer for details. In the AM 730 on the sky, I'm Amber Belzer.
Thanks for spotting that, Amber. Back with the weather report in 15 seconds.
This is HGTV's Sebastian Clovis. Stay tuned for HGTV Quick Fixes right here on this station.
HGTV Quick Fixes is brought to you by Highmark Plumbing. Your one call for all plumbing, heating, drainage, air conditioning, electrical, and home repair needs is highmarkplumbing.com.
Good morning. Welcome to Tuesday. I'm Mark Madriga for AM 730 in the Global Sky Tracker Weather Center. Look for a generally cloudy morning. There could even be a little sprinkle of drizzle or two. By the afternoon, going back to a nice mix of sun and clouds. High temperatures today reaching 13-14 degrees. Tonight, clear this evening. Some clouds overnight. Cloudy again tomorrow morning. And even a chance of a passing shower tomorrow morning. Then sun and cloud again in the afternoon. Warmer, 14 to 19 for a high tomorrow. Thursday, sunny, warm, highs of 17 to 21. Sunny and very warm on Friday and really into Saturday too, with highs into the low to mid-20s. Clear at nights and mild, lows near 10.
I love the sound of that. Yeah, looking forward to this sunny weekend. It's 6:47 right now downtown, 6 degrees. Still a police incident, but all lanes are open. They had the highway completely shut down for a bit, then down to one lane. Now both lanes are able to get through, but it's still busy. Highway 1 westbound just before the Peardenville overpass. So, yeah, heads up there. And just saw a tweet here from Burnaby RCMP. Slow down and move over. If you see flashing red, blue, or amber lights on the roadway, slow down. And if safe to do so, move over. It is the law. It's not just like, oh, why are people slowing down? You're just supposed to slow down and move over, passing emergency personnel on the road. So that one, boom, there, that gets a retweet. So you can see that tweet from Burnaby RCMP. In addition to that police incident on Highway 1 West in Abbotsford, there's a crash on Gladwin. A car took out a pole. More to come there. And the Ferry and Boulder report as well. That is up in about 90 seconds.
A Flexi Line by Capital Direct allows you to manage your resources more effectively and gives you that financial peace of mind. Think of it as secure lending so you can do the things you've been dreaming about, whether that's a basement renovation or taking care of tuition. Whether you need $50,000, $150,000, or $3 million, that cash is available to you as you go. FlexiLine allows you to take only what you need when you want it. Call Capital Direct today at 1-800-NEW-CAPITAL. CapitalDirect.ca.
1877 Cars for Kids. K-A-R-S Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
With car values at an all-time high, our donors are now getting the largest tax credits ever. Donate today at carsforkids.ca and your car can be picked up tomorrow.
Donate your car today.
Hi, Gord here, CEO of Coast Appliances. And we're not only experts in appliances, we're also experts in low pricing. Our price match guarantee guarantees it.
How do you guarantee it?
Well, if you were to find a lower price, even 30 days after your purchase, Coast will pay the difference.
You put your money where your mouth is.
We put our money where our dishwasher is, where our refrigerator is, where our washer-dryer is.
Cha-ching to that.
You mean cha-ching, Olivia. Visit our Coast showrooms in Vancouver, North Vancouver, Coquitlam, Abbotsford, and Surrey. For everyone, for any appliance, for anybody. Think Coast first.
This is AM 730. All traffic, all the time. Now, here's Mark's Daily.
Yeah, hey there. Good morning to you. 6:50 and 6 degrees. Hope you're having a good Tuesday so far. Another bridge and tunnel report with me in a bit. Got the Ferry and Border report as well. Let's start with the traffic hotspots and starting first with a slow stretch of traffic. Thankfully, they have both lanes open now. This police incident, Highway 1 westbound between, well, just before the Peardenville overpass, which is west of Clearbrook. So that's on the side. I guess they're waiting for a tow, I believe. It was an interesting one. It was a police incident. It was it was a stolen vehicle situation, so that person's been arrested. And They just need to leave tow the vehicle now. It's on the side. Highway 1 West is slow between McCallum Road and the Peardenville overpass. Also word of a crash, never good. Car hit a pole. Gladwin northbound between Downs and Township line. Looking for more details on that. I got one earlier call that I had to kind of wrap up and get back on the air, so I didn't get a lot of information. If you have any new intel on a crash, car hitting a pole in Abbotsford, Gladwin northbound, north of Downs, then let us know what you see. I see a ferry report coming up soon, but first an update from the traffic center with Amber Belzer.
Well, it's looking pretty good on Highway 17 today, now that we all know that there's that new traffic pattern change for westbound lanes. Highway 17 just before the light at Old Yale. No left turns anymore, and there's a bit of a zigzag lane shift pattern as it makes way underneath the train bridges just after the Patello. And for the Patello itself, King George Boulevard, busy from just the first point, and Scott Road is lining up right underneath the SkyTrain overpass. Is it possible to love coffee more than you already do with DC Coffee? It might be. Try it, and it'll be love it for a sip or your money back. In the AM 730, I'm the Sky, I'm Amber Belzer.
Every day, anytime. All you can eat fish and chips and sea lovers plus bottomless pop. Just $18.99 plus tax. Truly the best fish and chips in town. Find them at sea-lovers.com.
AM 730. Now the current conditions of BC Ferry.
The next sailing from Tawasin to full. Langdale to Horseshoe Bay, 840, about half capacity. Bay to Bowen Island. Still has plenty of room.
Now, the AM 730 BCAA Travel Insurance Water Report.
Yeah, as far as the borders go, pretty nice. Still fairly quiet. Looks like 5-10 minutes north-south to Peace Arch, similar to Pat Highway. Don't go to Alder Road yet. It doesn't reopen until 8, and Sumas looks to be a minimal wait, 5-10 minutes or so there. Last we heard out of Point Roberts, pretty good as well. Any updates to Down 730? Bridge, light traffic there, both north and southbound right now. Golden Ears in good shape as well. Pitt River Bridge, problem-free east-west Logie Highway, and a little bit busy on the Maryhill westbound at some of the lights, sluggish, especially approaching Shaughnessy. Port Mann Bridge, well, quick note on Highway 1, there still need to clear away this police incident. All lanes are open, but here and busy. Highway 1 westbound just before the Peardenville overpass is where it is. Very busy through there. If you have any recent updates, you can let me know. Fairly close to removing, I guess, that vehicle that was stopped. Car situation. That's what Abbotsford Police PD. Westbound Port Mann slow from the west end through the Brooklyn and in through the Burnaby Lake stretch to all the merge points. There's some radar spotted on Highway 1 there, North Road, by the way. Probably looking for HOV cheaters or speeders going the other going eastbound. Westbound is tough to speed because it's so busy. Patello Bridge, King George slow from Scott Road. Scott Road just looping down towards 110th. Light traffic out of New West. Queensboro, Stewartson, decent. 6th, a little slow before 20th. 20th fine. 91A looking good. 91 north to the Alex Fraser, slow from from 64th up to about Nordell. That opens up. The east-west connector's fine. Massey Tunnel, minor delay southbound with only the one lane. That's it. Night Open Arthur Land, good to go. Ironworkers getting a little busy on Highway 1 west through the Cassiar. That's it. Light traffic off the North Shore. Burrard, Granville, Cambie, Viaducts all get a thumbs up.
Energy costs going up?
Yeah.
More Russell Heating and Air Conditioning. $5,000 cash back on a new heat pump. Wow. Want another $5,000?
Yeah.
Get $5,000 in government rebates, plus $5,000 cash back. That's $10,000. Take advantage of Moore and Russell's amazing deal today before it's gone, and you'll be cool and comfortable all summer long. Feel right at home with Moore and Russell. Google Moore and Russell today, and let the pros in the green trucks save you big bucks.
Global News, I'm John Strait. The Vancouver Park Board has approved a policy on what types of swimwear are considered appropriate in city pools. Policy requires swimmers to wear attire that ensures full and appropriate coverage of genitals. It also prohibits clothing designed for sexual purposes, items that can absorb water such as jeans, or attire with long fabric that could pose a safety risk. Here's Commissioner Tom Digby.
So I want to support this motion because I think the policy protects human rights and freedom of expression in the city, and it's also consistent with our family-friendly policy, making sure that everyone can enjoy the pool facilities here.
Germany's president is in the Lower Mainland today as part of his 4-day trip to Canada. Frank-Walter Steinmeier is expected to tour the Burnaby fuel cell company, Cellcentric, before heading to a roundtable discussion with German and Canadian business representatives. Later, the German leader will meet with BC Premier David Eby to tour Vancouver Harbour. He'll then visit UBC. Yesterday, Steinmeier was in Ottawa when Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced a German plane airlifted 58 Canadians out of Sudan amid escalated conflict in the country's capital. U.S. President Joe Biden has formally launched his 2024 re-election campaign.
I know America. I know we're good and decent people. I know we're still a country that believes in honesty, respect, and treating each other with dignity. That we're a nation where we give hate no safe harbor. We believe that everyone is equal, that everyone should be given a fair shot to succeed in this country.
In a pre-recorded video announcement released on his social media this morning, Biden says Americans are still in a battle for the soul of the country. From the Global Newsroom, I'm John Strait.
Mark here in the traffic center. Still trouble with a police incident on Highway 1 West coming in through Abbotsford. More on all the hot spots next.
This is AM 730, CKGO Vancouver. Traffic on the go. A Chorus Entertainment Company.
Are you looking for a local dentist or dental specialist? Finding one is as easy as 123. 1. Visit 123dentist.com. 2. Select the clinic that best meets your needs. 3. Request an appointment for one of the trusted member clinics. The website makes it quick and easy to find the right dental clinic near you. Visit 123dentist.com today and find your dentist. 123dentist.com.
Hi, I'm Sean McIntosh, President of Kermac Collision and Auto Glass, family owned and operated since 1973. Since 2010, our charitable program, Kermac Cares for Kids, has helped children from all over BC. Kermac proudly contributes a percentage of our income from every repair to BC Children's Homes. Kermac for your vehicle repair. You also help provide essential care, equipment, and research for the children and youth of British Columbia.
Kermac Cares for Kids.
Each design project is as special as each client. Kelly Arthur Interior Design's portfolio of work includes home styling, renovation, new construction, small-scale commercial, outdoor spaces, and areas for pets. They take your space and vision and combine it with 30-plus years of experience to create the perfect space. Let the creative team at Kelly Arthur Interior Design help you navigate the challenges of design, construction, and project management. KellyArthur.com, where your imagination meets expertise.
You're listening to AM 730, all traffic, all the time. Hi, I'm Simi Sarah from 980 CKNW. And after you've caught up in traffic, why not check out what's going on at 980 CKNW? We've got the very latest on this morning's top stories to get you set for the day. It's Mornings with Simi, and it's happening right now on 980 CKNW. Check it out.
Vancouver Whitecaps on AM 730. Presented by Play Now Sports.
Riding the six-match MLS unbeaten streak, the Whitecaps host Western Conference rivals Colorado Rapids at BC Place. Rematch Saturday at 6:30 on AM 730.
Yeah, first match back after a little bit of a break for the Caps, looking to continue that good mojo with that unbeaten run in MLS play. Mark Staling here in the traffic center. Nothing but traffic through this week again. Whitecaps back at it on Saturday night. Lots to get into. Another bridge and tunnel report here soon. I've got the ferry and border report, a couple of sailing weights there. Also have the global sky tracker weather forecast. Looks like we'll see the sun big time this weekend, a warm weekend in front of us, which is long overdue. Not in today. I'm in, and Lucas Kelly has joined the fray. Thank you for making it in. Lucas, what's going on as far as the traffic hotspots go?
Yeah, good morning, Mark. Not too much just yet. Out in Abbotsford here, though, you do have a couple things going on. First one, Highway 1. Police incident westbound between Clearbrook and the Peterville overpass here. It's onto the shoulder at the moment, but it is still a distraction. Clearly westbound slow from around McCallum, so expect those delays traveling through Abbotsford. Also, if you're in the city of Abbotsford, a crash where a car hit a pole. So there's Gladwin northbound between Downs and Township line. Oh yeah, see it right here. Still seeing some delays there, so just watch out for that incident. You've also got just road work on the go with the Patella replacement project in New Westminster. Columbia Street no longer closed off anymore like it was for the weekend. It's just down to one lane for westbound traffic on Columbia right as you approach McBride there, and then eastbound on Columbia still blocked after 4th Avenue. So westbound has opened a little bit, but eastbound still obviously going to have to sort of reroute there. And then on the other side of the Patello, they're continuing work as well. Highway 17 at Old Yale Road, traffic pattern change in effect today. Paving operations as well in Surrey on the on-ramp to Highway 1 East from between 104th Avenue and 160th Street, so that on-ramp is blocked, and that looks like it's going to be there for at least another day or so, 7 a.m. No, today.
I think that one just reopened, actually, so I guess that was that.
What do you know? All right, so that's no longer an issue anymore. As always, if you have any other updates for us, you can let us know at pound 730.
Yeah, perfect timing. That one, I think they may have wrapped up in the last 15, 20 minutes, but they should be done with that. You should be able to get onto the highway there via 160th. Okay, let's go to the AM 730. Eye in the sky again, looking down on things. It's Amber Belzer.
Yeah, I'm over top of Lougheed Highway in Burnaby. Just before Phillips Avenue eastbound, the right lane's blocked off. Looks like some sort of medical emergency, either a pedestrian or cyclist on the side of the road being attended to by firefighters. So watch out for that lane closure eastbound Lougheed Highway just before Phillips Avenue. You're down to a single file lane. Canadian Tire's Big Red Sales Event is on until April 26th. Up to 70% off the season's lowest prices. Visit CanadianTire.ca as the flyer for details. In the AM 730 Eye in the Sky, I'm Amber Belzer.
Thanks, Amber. We've got a bridge and tunnel report in about 10 seconds.
AM 730 traffic.
Driven by BCAA. In case of a dead battery, tire trouble, and more, join today at bcaa.com.
Major routes now, the AM 730 bridge and tunnel report starting out at the Mission Bridge, clear there north-south. Goldnear's looking good. And the Pitt River Bridge, problem-free, pretty light traffic on Lougheed, but the Maryhill bypass busy in pockets. Westbound at Broadway, Pitt River Road, then especially slow west approaching Shaughnessy. For Highway 1 West, very busy coming in from the valley. It's almost looking to me like maybe, is there a tow on the scene to remove this vehicle? There was a police incident. Sounds like it was a stolen car situation. Police said to arrest somebody. Highway 1 westbound just before the Peardenville overpass. It's been contained to the shoulder for the most part, but I know they're probably going to have to block a lane to tow it out of there. If they've started doing that, let us know. The moral of the story is this. Highway 1 westbound from McCallum through to Peardenville, very busy. After that, it's actually great all the way through to the Portman, then slow westbound from the west end of the Portman through all the way through to about Kensington. Busy at all those merge points. There was radar spotted earlier on Highway 1 near North Road. Maybe HOV infractions westbound because you can't get going too fast, but eastbound they could nail you for speeding. Patello Bridge, King George just slow from the Scott Road merge. Scott Road a little slow looping on, but all in all not bad. Light traffic out of New West down McBride. Queensboro, Stewardson and 6 pretty good. 20th okay. Marine Way is fine. And the 91A is looking pretty good. Not a bad rush hour for the Alex Fraser. northbound 91, just a little bit slow before 72nd. Up and on, that's it. East-west connectors, great. Massey Tunnel, northbound, looking good with 3 lanes, 1 lane south, so it is slow. From Steveston, Knight, Oak, Arthur, Langbridge is pretty good. It's starting to get a little bit busier on Highway 99 northbound, north of the east-west connector approaching the Oak Street Bridge. Ironworkers, so far so great. Lionsgate looking good, 2 lanes south, 1 lane north, while Burrard, Granville, Canby, Viaducts all in pretty good shape right now. Any updates to pound 730? Tweets to at AM 730 traffic.
Good morning. Welcome to Tuesday. I'm Mark Madriga for AM 730 in the Global Sky Tracker Weather Center. Look for a generally cloudy morning. There could even be a little sprinkle of drizzle or two. By the afternoon, going back to a nice mix of sun and clouds. High temperatures today reaching 13-14 degrees. Tonight, clear this evening.